This YCN segment is brought to you by Mount Sunapee Resort. Fun for all seasons.
Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. One final segment. Jeremy Stout, Brett Franklin. And before we get to our Salt Hill Pub picks of the week, let's keep it regional, a little local. We had the Dartmouth Big Green hosting Holy Cross in the home opener, and Holy Cross is defeated. Dartmouth defeating the number 25 team in FCS, 27-26 in overtime. Brett, you were there. I was there. Talked about it last week on your radio show. Big win for them.
Yeah. Like you mentioned, Holy Cross football ranked 25th in the country. They got a quarterback who's getting looks in the NFL. Was at the Manning passing camp, which is a pretty highly touted camp for quarterbacks who get a look in the NFL. But yeah, it was a quality win. The defense had the bend but don't break attitude. Yeah. Holy Cross scores the tying touchdown with 3 seconds left to go in the game. Dartmouth blocks a field goal, forces to overtime. Holy Cross tries to go for two. Kind of a questionable call there, but the Big Green get the win in front of 7,000 people. It was a great crowd, and a huge win for the Big Green going into Ivy play this Friday night.
Right, and that's the big thing. Going into Ivy play, last year they had the big win against UNH at home, kind of stumbled, and they didn't really have much of a season in Ivy. So this week, they're going on the road. Tell us a little bit about that. As you can listen to that on your station, and can they keep that going?
Yeah, taking on the Penn Quakers Friday night on NBC Sports Network, so national TV game. Penn beat up on Dartmouth last year, as you mentioned, on a Saturday night contest in Hanover. And Penn's coming off a big win. They trounced the Patriot League champion Lehigh 65-25. They had over 600 yards of total offense. It's going to be a big test for the Dartmouth defense coming into this week. And really what it's going to come down to, can they get stops early defensively and be able to have a little bit more balanced attack? The run game's been good so far for the Big Green, which head coach Buddy Stevens has wanted to focus in on them. Usually this is a high-flying passing offense, but the ground game has been very good. Will it be an old-school type Dartmouth game where they try and ground and pound and try and beat you in the trenches, or are they going to mix it up a little bit? It's going to be a fun game and on national TV as well.
And if you don't want to watch it, you want to listen to it, it will be on your station at 6:30.
6:35 on Friday night. Adam Giordano and Wayne Young will have the call on the flagship station for Big Green Football, ESPN Radio for the Upper Valley.
All right, we'll be looking forward to that. Should be an exciting contest.
It's time for the Salt Hill Pub Picks of the Week. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, live music, now here to serve you in 5 locations.
All right, here we go with our picks, and it's always myself versus the guest. And so far, the guest has not had as much success, so hopefully Brett will bring them a little bit better luck. They're 8-7, I'm 13-2, 5-0, a big week last week, so I'll see if I can back that up. And we'll start off, Brett, with your pick, Panthers-Patriots. Can they back it up again this week, back at home?
I think Patriots at home, they're going to figure out a way again. They saw a similar quarterback in Deshaun Watson that they'll see this week for Cam Newton. I do think the Patriots get the win at home, and they'll go to 3-1. And Carolina's got a bunch of injuries. Kelvin Benjamin went down with a big injury. I believe Greg Olsen also injured as well. Not the same defense, but I like the Patriots.
Yeah, and Carolina coming off a tough loss against the Saints, and we saw the Saints, Patriots beat them. So I agree with you there. I'm going with the Patriots as well. Moving over to a big matchup in the NFC North, Lions, Vikings. Which one of these teams is for real? Either of them? And who do you have this week?
Not buying into the Vikings. They don't have a quarterback. Lions you can't say they got jobbed on that last play because it was he was down, but that's a tough luck one to go. I'll go with the Lions in this matchup on the road. They've actually looked pretty good so far in this season, and I'm eventually waiting for the bottom to fall out because it's the Lions, but they'll win this week.
And you wonder if there will be any sort of, like you said, not a hangover, but because it was such a tough loss that, how they rebound. I mean, the Vikings, I think they're a good team. Maybe not this good, but I think at home, I think the Vikings get the win. Going over, as we mentioned, the AFC North battle, Steelers-Ravens. Ravens at home. I think they're like 3-point underdogs. Can they pull it out?
After they just got smushed by Jacksonville in London, it looked like they didn't even want to be there, and Jacksonville's not really that good of a football team. I'll go with the Steelers on the road. If they don't win this one, though, there's going to be some big trouble in Steeltown.
I agree with you. Steelers, they should rebound after their loss to the Bears. I'm going to go Steelers as well. Raiders-Broncos. big AFC West matchup.
Absolutely big. Should be a fun one, but I'm not buying. It's a battle of quarterbacks, and again, I'm not buying in Trevor Siemian. Oakland's defense is better. They should wake up after that contest on Sunday night. I'll take Oakland.
And this is the game, another game. If you're the Raiders, and for real, you need to win this game. I don't know if I'm buying that. I'm going to go with the Broncos at home. Tough to win in Denver. Final game, Redskins and Chiefs. Another game, if the Redskins want to compete in the NFC East, this is a game they need to win.
Yeah, if Redskins win, then they're for real, but I don't have them winning. I have the Chiefs going on and winning at home. Arrowhead's a tough place to play, period, and I'll take the home team.
And I agree with you. Very hard to play. A night game, always a big crowd, so I'm going with the Chiefs as well. So there you have our picks, and thanks to Brett Franklin for coming in. Don't forget you can tune into his show midday, 12 to 1, Monday through Friday on ESPN Radio for the Upper Valley, 94.5 FM, 1400 AM, 1230 AM. Replayed here on YCX at 5 p.m. and on the radio at 6 p.m. So Brett, thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching YCN Sports Talk.